296. So I went from 269 to 296. It's okay. One more set. One more regular rift, then I'll do some working on my whispers. So yeah, if you don't like looting, it might as well be like Diablo 2, where you get charms to boost your damage, stuff like that, or magic finding or whatever. I mean, I guess it's I meant I guess it's you don't really want magic finding stuff because you're not looting anyway, right? But my point is, if your inventory is practically quote unquote useless, you might as well fill it with something more useful. Because even in Diablo 2, when you're doing EXP farming, you actually don't loot stuff. You actually don't. Like, you shouldn't be. It's kind of like in World of Warcraft at one time where you could lock your level, right? Well, I think it's still there or something, right? But anyway, going back to that locking that level thing, right? You lock your EXP, so it's kind of like that, but for looting, where you lock yourself out because you don't have space to loot, but that's because your whole goal is EXP farming. So what does that do for your blood shards? Well, in the suggestion that Rax and everyone filled out, right? It says, why is our blood shard cap still so limited? Why is our blood shard cap so limited? We should be able to spend it whenever we want, right? So why cap our, well, in the opposite line of what I'm talking about locking, right? Why not unlock ourselves from no blood shard cap? Because we just want to go speed runs, and then when we want to spend them, we get to spend them. I mean, isn't that what we were doing when we were leveling up to 70? We actually want to save it for our first. Wow, the Waller there. We actually want to save as many blood shards as we can for when we hit 70, hoping that we get lucky, right? For our first set of 500 or whatever. So we are already saving blood shards during that time. So technically, for speedrunning, we're wasting time if this is in support of people who don't want to waste more time, right? And so supporting not to waste the time is that we shouldn't be capped out on our blood shard max. So there should be an option saying that now we are EXP farming, unlock the max cap, please. Because then we can just go to another character, like let's say, you know, people are going for their smoke break, people are going for, picking up their kids, people are picking up a pizza, whatever, right? During that downtime, people who are gearing their alt can just spam their alt now instead of like, switching between characters back and forth, right? So this is the suggestion that people are putting up in that thing where, in terms of time save, I get it. That should be it. That's the whole reasoning behind that. So if you're not looting anything, you might as well just turn on for someone else to loot. And if you're EXP farming, then the bloodshot cap should just go up. Not ancient, and it's not good anyway.